Good afternoon and welcome here at Varsity Field number 2. We are looking at the final of the Cup final of Division 1 CPI challenges against the Bloem Rebels. Bloem Rebels the won CPI Old Boys to get through to this round, and it seems like the Bloem Rebels or the CPI challenges are going to bat first. So the Bloem Rebels, yeah, both these teams are extremely good teams. We're glad to be live streaming a Division 1 game for a change. So yeah, we're going to see some excellent cricket here today. First to bowl, openings bowler is Sean Hickley. We just watched one of the other players, Arthur Creer, on the field number 1, where he played his 400th match today. Sean Hickley isn't far behind. He's also in the high 300s. And we've got a whole lot better vibe here than we had in the field next to us a few minutes ago. Because here we've got many players coming to support this match, coming to see who will be winning the Winter Cup between these two teams. So we've got people in their team kits, playing music. I see at least three braais that has been lit for lunch or just for fun. I don't know. The kids playing around, but they are a lot more disciplined on this field because the kids aren't running onto the field, playing next to the field. And as you can see, this stop was straight to the fielder. You can almost feel the sense of the difference in players when you look at them standing at the pitch. Now referring to the batsmen, it looks like they've got a whole different attitude. And this is going to be a 6. Yes, Van Biljon opening up with a 4. No, that's a 6, sorry, not a 4. Brilliant 6. Eight runs done from the first over. You can see the players' approach to the match is a whole lot different from the second and the third division. And the umpires for this match is Moapi and Ayanda, two extremely experienced umpires. Not only umpiring here on Sundays, but also they umpire professionally. So they know exactly what they talk about when they make decisions, and they made those decisions many times before. Like I said, they are career umpires. And this match is being sponsored where you can see at the bottom left of your screen. It is Lilicon Bonsmaras, LCB, Lilicon Bonsmaras. They are the people that is sponsoring the entirety of this match. We'll also be seeing some highlights of this match about their brand. And if you don't know what the Bonsmara is, well, then you haven't been properly introduced to farming yet, because those are kind of cattle. You might only have heard about a Jersey cow, but you also get Jersey bulls, because a Jersey is a type of cow, or cattle. So yeah, another one is Bonsmara, and then you've got aggressive ones. Once my stepdad is, or has on his farm, and those are, I can't remember the name. It's not Brahman. So yeah, that was a bit of background in cattle. But Bonsmaras is a breed that the owner of this match is working with, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of their sponsoring in LMS cricket in the future, because this is the finals. Then next weekend we're going to have the dream teams playing it out on the 20th, and I'm pretty sure the weekend right after that we'll be starting with the summer season, with the summer league, and then we'll see less of these plastic mats on the pitch, and we'll see a bit of warmer weather. Grass will be greener. Yeah, some exciting cricket coming up, and the cricket players were kept fresh right through the winter, so they sharpened their skills. We can expect exciting summer season coming up, and also another highlight is some of the varsity teams that will be playing as well. So we will see some youngsters playing. So there's a lot of exciting cricket coming the rest of this year. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of LCB on the bottom left of your screens, where they'll do the sponsoring of cricket. Not exactly sure if they will stick only to CPI challenges. But yeah, that's all up to them. Not all the teams have sponsors. So if you've got a company and you'd like to have your brand being advertised over here on highlight packages as being distributed during the week, we can get it done and let you live stream or sponsor a live stream for the entirety of a match. It's 400 rand. Another big shot here by Nadia, and that is going to be a 4. Dewald Reisman is not going to be able to stop that. That is 4 runs. And you might be hearing people calling there for 6, but they were only joking. And some wind gusts coming through now, a little bit stronger, so hopefully they're not interfering with the sound on the on your whatever device you are using, because we don't have the equipment to cut the wind noise out here. Maybe if we move to another field in the future where we have some electricity and we can get through live streaming through a laptop, we can use external cameras, and we can use our mixer to cut out all the extra noise. But yeah, that is a mix of everything that then we've got control over what you hear, which means going to be a combination of what's happening on the field, not only just the commentary, but what's a sound of what's happening on the field, what's happening next to the field, and we have control over that. Right now, we're doing this with a single microphone, and yeah, unfortunately, we are limited to what we can do with this. But exciting times coming. A beautiful projected score of 179, and I think that is more in line with what we should expect in First Division cricket. We've seen many times where these guys go over 200 runs in a T20 match, and even then you aren't safe yet because your opposing team is playing incredibly as well, and yeah, you're not safe if you've got above 200 runs on your scoreboard after the first innings. Like the music being played here, I think it looks like the Bloem Warriors from their camp next to the field. See, these guys play with a lot more confidence in their shots. Lucas Boucher being one of the guys regularly getting the Play of the Match award, so we can expect a massive total from him. Although he's still struggling, I don't know if he's struggling to get his eye on the ball, but he might have a different role here today. And Donny Pretorius bowling, extremely good golfer, considered going pro at one stage. So applying the technique of your golf swing to your bowling, um, it might help a lot. And there's a huge shot. This is going to be a six. You can hear that no dear van Biljon is being addressed by another team here by the side as Noddy, obviously because of his name. So I like the relationship they've got between each other here in the First Division. Is that an LBW? No. Looks like the umpire is not convinced that that is an LBW, and nobody else even appealed for it. And coming to the ball now is Dewald Treidsman. Great guy to have on your team, especially when you're in a pinch. Brilliant batsman. I've seen him hit sixes with a broken bat. And strolling past your screen now is Sean Eagley, captain of the Rebels. He's the other guy that I spoke about earlier who scored, is also nearly on Arthur Green's amount of matches that he's played, closing in on the 400. Him and his son are playing cricket. I think in the winter, or no, in the Free State Championship. Championship. In the final, he and his son played together. And yeah, didn't look like a lot of effort, but Noddy made that look easy, that full. Probably just found the sweet spot on the bat. And it looks like that ball is rolling through to the next field, on field number 1 to the left of us. And if you are familiar with the Free State campus, that will be the first cricket field you see from the library. Now we are on field number 2, which is the one next to that one. And to our right, we've got the Bloem Oval. Now, we didn't have any access to the field during the winter months. And obviously, the university are trying to preserve that pitch because that is the main pitch, their pride and joy. And they don't want us to come and destroy it, giving that pitch time to rest fully. And beyond that, we've got field number 3 and 4, where some matches were played during this winter season as well. Yeah, sorry, during the winter months. And yeah, uh, they change between the third and the fourth field every Sunday, whereas this field and field number 1 was used every Sunday. And that went through. That is going to be 4 runs. That ball went straight through Noddy. I'm pretty sure Devald won't appreciate that. Or at least the wicketkeeper won't appreciate that kind of bowling from Devald. Because normally if that ball went through the wicketkeeper, something happened or delivery happened which wasn't expected. And we should see some indication here from Sean Hickley. Sean Hickley just giving some friendly indication to Devald how we should bowl to avoid those kind of things happening again. These guys play for fun, but obviously they don't want to give them away runs freely, dining out them for free. That is not how you play in the first division. Taking it a little bit more serious. Is that a run out? A decision will be made now. Looks like the umpire didn't agree to that appeal. Both batsmen are still safe. It is being discussed. There is no kind of a replay on here, so we can't double check that. So you are always welcome after this match. Then we will have a bit more control over the visuals that you are seeing now. Then you can go and slow it down, and from this perspective try and see and make a decision for yourself. But I do agree this isn't the best angle to make that kind of decision. The best angle is the square leg umpire position where Moabi is. CPI challenges survive another ball coming here to Devil Straitsman. It's being stopped about 20 meters from the boundary. And we noticed a bit of a delay in the scoreboard at the bottom because that was not Devil Straitsman bowling, it was Ali Husnain. ball is coming straight to us, but Devils will be stopping that before, not even halfway up to us. See, the projected score is 185. And we can see Noddy being ready to hit every ball for a boundary. Although that one looks like it could be a boundary in any case. Yes, that is a 4. It took a leisurely stroll along the ground for a 4, since there was no fielding in that area of the field. CPI challenges here doing extremely well. And it's Lucas Boucher playing conservatively at the moment. And that's probably supposed to be the role that he's playing now. You've noticed even in the second and third division matches with the opening pair, you've got the one guy chasing the 50, where the other one is he's looking at the stability. This one is going to stroll over for another 4 as well. Yes, and that is a 4. I can assure you that Sean Hickley is fuming now. And that ball is being straight to the fielder, about 10 meters in from the boundary. And being called up to bowl now is Donnie Pretorius. He's stepping closer. On his way, he received some instructions from his captain. They desperately need a wicket now, just to stop the rhythm here of the challenges, because both the batsmen are on fire. That ball is straight up in the air. Is it going to be caught? Yes, caught by the wicket keeper. That was part of the advice coming from Sean. But first ball bowled by Dewald Pretorius, and he takes that wicket. Coming to join Lucas is Kyle Pretorius. Another danger man. And it's in this instance where Lucas is taking leadership of the pitch. He's been put put into this position many times before. Always got that one guy chasing the 50, one is being put on strike the whole time, and the other one being kept for their stability. That guy kept for stability. He's a trusted guy who doesn't lose his wicket easily. And probably also a person not liked very much by people who don't understand that tactic. Another wicket gone for challenges. Again, Dani Pretorius. Dani Pretorius is now standing on a hat-trick. Or standing, going on for hat-trick now. And can I assure you also that he's just put in his application to get player of the match. But that will also depend on how he will be batting on later. And coming to the danger end of the pitch now is Mike Otto. Will Donny bowl get an hat-trick now? No, sorry, it's my mistake. It's a wicket, a dot ball, and then a wicket. So, yeah, he will start from scratch again. Either way, Donny Pretoria is taking 2 wickets here in the 1 over. It is his second over bowling. You can see that one was right on target. Extremely quick and right on target. Perfect line and length. And most of the time, it's something that other teams don't always understand. You don't need this guy that can do magic with the ball. You need consistency. Consistency of bowling the great line and length. It doesn't need to be extremely quick, just accurate. So that whenever a guy makes a mistake, you capitalize on that mistake. Devil tradesman bowling. There was a appeal from him. Lekker en jy die that one's being played down to third man. Oh no. Coach. Nearly was played on his stumps there. What it looks like from here. LBW, well done. Devil taking the advice from Donny Pretorius, and then he takes an LBW. CPI challenge is being put here under pressure. You see that projected score has come down from 185 to 169. Still a pretty challenging target, but they are losing their wickets now rapidly. Something to be a bit concerned about, maybe. It's all being done by Donny Pretorius and Devil Tradesman's bowling. Only one ball left in this over for Devil. A little bit more than 11 balls, and we'll be switching over to Afrikaans commentary. Just play that ball back to square leg. Third man again. Luckily, there is a field over there to pick up that ball. Coming to bowl now is Ali Husnain. His balls were knocked around a little bit in his first over. And I have a good idea that was probably because he didn't bowl as accurate as Theobald and Donny. Well, it is only because the challengers can read his balls a lot better. Oh, and then he takes his own wicket, making that middle wicket doing the flutter wagon. Well done. CPI challenges losing the wickets rapidly now. And that projected score coming down just as quick. Now we can only wonder whether they will be able to hold on to the wickets until the 20th over, which could make it more possible for them to score that 166. They won't be able to do it with wickets that aren't standing. Now we'll have to see who's going to join Matthew Davids on the pitch. Bowlers of Rebels doing an extremely good job here. Showing what they're made of, why they are in the final. why they deserve to be here. Courtney Boyson is fresh on the pitch and is in danger of both of these players are in danger of losing their wickets now because they're fresh on the pitch. They haven't got the eye on the ball yet, haven't settled yet. And the longer they stand there, the less the risk becomes. But they're both extremely good batsmen. And we can see the body position of the fielders on the boundaries a lot different than what we see in first and second division as well. It is more like the fielders attack from the outside of the field inwards as the bowler approaches. So they are basically defense in movement, where the other divisions do it stationary. Better bowling there by Ali now as well. Bowling on the toes of the batsman. I think it might be some mistake there. I think Ali's over is done. No, it is like the scoreboard froze maybe for a second. He didn't update after that the wicket that he's taken, that he took. So he's finished over, but the scoreboard didn't update. But we'll keep it over there. Because now we're starting with the 10th over and it's Devil Tradesman bowling. After this over, we'll be switching over to Afrikaans commentary. Will still be me commentating, Jurgen Smith, only in my home language. I'm proud to announce that this match was brought to you by Alikon, sorry, my mistake, Lilikon Monsmaras. I'll get more familiar with that name as this match progresses. As well as if they're going to start sponsoring these matches a little bit more or more often so that we can get used to their logo being seen in our media. We've got a beautiful video of the cattle that we got from them in an advert that we already made for the highlight package that we'll be making next week. See, the scoreboard hasn't updated yet. Just going to refresh the screen, see if it works. Maybe the problem was on our side. I doubt it, but no, it is on this live scoring side. Now when this over is done, we'll be switching over to Afrikaans, even if the scoreboard at the bottom doesn't show 10 overs yet. That's a good indication. When Devil Tracemans has finished bowling, we know the 10th over is done. And some great songs here from Bon Jovi to our right. Looks like it's the Bloem Warriors playing the music. Allee, nou tyd om oor te gaan na die Afrikaanse kommentaar toe, alhoewel die skoolbord onder nou net bys 8.1 balweerte, weet ons die 10de balweerte so pas teen hy wil kruis van die gebal. Wat ons wel weet is dat die lopies wat gehardloop is baie meer as 68. Ek kan nie verskriklik baie meer nie, maar CPI Challengers het 4 van hulle palkies op verloor. Hulle het nog 4 palkies staande, net nooit genoeg, hulle is die helfte van hulle beurt. Die helfte van hulle palkies is daarmee in, so ja, hulle hou eigenlijk mooi op trek met hoeveel hulle palkies verloor. Nie dat hulle seker beplan het nie, maar daar is 'n vorm van veiligheid ook daarso. Die buitebord is nog helemaal reg. Waar is hy nou reg? Waar is hy? En dit is nog kwart lopies also by vir Matthew Davids, hy is daar van die merkie af, hy en Corneille Boysen, hulle sal heel waarskynlik binnekort begin meer gemaklik raak, soos hulle oog begin inkom, is vars op die kolfblad, daar is ook nog 4 palkies staande vir hulle, lekker kap hou, daar so gaan dit 'n 4 wees, bal hardloop na die grens, so, ja, dit gaan 'n 4 wees, Swanepoel ook in naam wat al gereeld opgeduik het. As ons daar kyk na die spele van wedstryde, mense wat 50 slaan, mense wat goed bal. Basies daai all-rounders. Dankie Swanepoel in naam wat gereeld opgeduik het as ons praat van die all-rounders. So lekker om hierdie manne in aksie te sien. Ek het dan nog nie 'n palkie geneem saam met die ander bowlers nie. lyk soos al die wat nou weer gaan wil. Hy het 'n paaltjie geneem in sy vorige bilbeerd. Ek sien daar die teikentelling het nog afgekom na 155 toe. So 'n bietjie update, kyk of hy iets wys. Van die puntebord kom mooi reg weer terug. Dis weer die probleem, nie by ons kant nie. Daar sê, nou lyk dit asof wat meer in kool is van wat nou regtig eintlik aangaan. En daai bal het reg deur Matthew gegaan. Maak het ook so heel waarskynlik 'n bietjie moeiliker vir die bowlers as die koers een regs en een links is. Moeilik om in 'n ritme in te kom. Ons sal nou kyk, ek weet die kolwer wat nou kolf, hy is links. Ek is nie presies seker of Kortney regs of links is nie, lyk amper asof hy ook kan links wees, maar ons sal nou sien. Nog 'n paaltjie wat die vlakte wagon doen daarso. Dis die paaltjie van David. Ali wat ook nou op 2 paaltjies staan. Dewald het 'n paaltjie. Ali het nou 2 paaltjies en dan natuurlik ook Pretorius wat op 2 paaltjies het. Maar die Nel wat kom ek ken nie so baie van die man wat nou gaan golf nie. Hy gaan nou op die gevaarkant van die golfplat wees. Oog is nie in nie. Of nog nie. Ek weet nie of dit 'n groot verskil maak in die eerste divisie nie. Miskien het hy dit reg gekry met sy opwarming om sy oog op die bal te kry. Natuurlik is dit ons maar iets wat elke cricketspeler nou maar moet deurgaan. Elke liewe wedstryd wat hulle speel. So natuurlik sal hulle weet hoe om dit te verwerk. Met ander sporte warm mee op, cricket natuurlik warm hulle ook op. Wil nie weer iemand moet hamstring skeer of iets nie. Mense is vir 'n ruk uit as hulle hamstring skeer. Of enige spier skeer for that matter. En die bal so asempie verby daardie kolf gewees. Lyk asof Sean teruggekeer het daarso na sy paaltjiewagterposisie. Hy is klaar gebal vir die dag seker. Agtergekom baie van die spanne se kaptein is kaptein van agter die paaltjies af. sodat jy die spel beter van daar af kan lees, naby aan die kolwers. Kyk basies al bowler in die oor, so kom so hulle kan hom reg help, en kry beter gevoel van wat die kolwer sien en wat se tipe besluite hulle gaan neem op die veld. Ja, vir daai was net my sodawater gewees, wens het was 'n bier. Maar lus is om 'n bier te drink, hulle maar bring, maar daai was 'n ongelukkig nee, sodawater. Jongseun wat nou gaan bou, kan baie moontlik Sean se seun wees. Ons sal nou kyk as die puntebord onder besluit het hy wil eendag opdateer, of sy van ook Heklie is. Maar ek voel die moontlikheid daarvan is baie groot. So 'n pa en seun kombinasie wat weer vandag speel. Martinel. Dan wat hom net so met die voet terug skop. Die keer dat hy nie 'n 4 is nie. Die spanwerk tussen hom en 'n spanmaat, wat keer dat hy nie 'n 4 is nie. Al wat lyk as my getrek is vir 'n 4, dit gaan, ja, dit is 'n definitiewe 4 daai. Al wat in die buitekant van die veld opgetel word, lyk soos van die regels wat daar voor gespeel het. Yes. Vier wat hier na die regterkant van die veld gespeel was. Laat weet maar net die puntebord onder is nie reg nie. Hy lyk so 'n bietjie vasgehak het op die stadion. So ongelukkig kan ons nie met 100% akkuraatheid sê wat die puntetelling nou is nie. En of dit Sean Heklie se seun is wat nou die bilwerk doen nie. Maar wat ons wel weet is 5 van die CPI challenges se paltjies het al wel geval. En ons die aantal punte wat ons nou verloor het is heel waarskynlik nou dalk so 2 bilbeerte. Dit gaan nou in die tweede bilbeert in. Hy wys nie die run rate en hy die live scoring haak 'n bietjie. Want hy wys nog vir Ali wat bal en hy ook het nou al gebou intussen. Maar ja, hy was laas gewees so ja. Jep, dit was sy seun gewees, Jonathan Heklie wat gebou het. Dit is ook nou weer intussen anders. Hy wys nou die skoor 95 vir 5. 5. So jy het 2 gevat, Ale het 2 gevat en Dewald het 1 gevat. En daar's 'n 4 by. Dat jy 2 gevat en hy 1 oor. Dewald het 1 gevat en Ale het ook al 2 gevat. Ja, as dit lyk by die puntebord is dan nou op datum weer vir nou. Okay, everything seems to be working better now. South African Airways bracing us with their presence above us here now. That ball is up in there. It's not going to be a catcher. It's too far for Sean to run, and there's no fielder in sight. That is 4 runs. Let's move in a little bit closer. Corner Boyson still standing. Only 6 overs left in this first innings. Ag jammer, weet ek kom praat ek Engels hier. Ek kan al Afrikaans praat. Miskien het ek Afrikaans praat, ek is seker of ek oorgeslaan Afrikaans toe nie. Maak nie saak nie. Ons praat nou Afrikaans. My huistaal. Teikentelling van 154. Wonder hoe die CPI Challengers naby aan daai 154 gaan kom. Nog het 6 bilbeurte oor in hierdie eerste helfte van die wedstryd. Maar hulle het 3 paltjies nog staande. So is nie asof hulle wild kan gaan nie. Hulle meer 'n tipe van sensible approach na hierdie wedstryd toe. Ali wat kom wel. Ja, dit is weer bitter naby en sy paaltjies verby gewees daarso. Sjoe. En hier lyk asof nog 4 lopies by is vir die challengers. Nee, dit is nie. Baie naby gewees wat ek sien die lady spelers so effens gestres of opgewonde raak. Kon nie die liggaamstaal so lekker lees daar by daai nie. Duidelik het ek dit verkeerd gelees. Gedag het is deur vir 'n 4, maar toe sien ons nee, Sean Hickley gooi die bal terug vir Ali. Reg gewees, dis weer 'n paai en seun kombinasie wat vandag hier so speel. Sean Hickley en Jonathan Hickley. Was ook die geval gewees met die Vrystaat Kampioenskap 'n bietjie vroeër hierdie jaar. Dink is in Junie gewees. Volgende jaar gaan ons 'n bietjie meer spanne hê wat saam speel van buitekant Bloemfontein, maar nog steeds binne in die Vrystaat. En daar is nog 4 lopies by vir Corneille. Net so een van die ander spanne hier by vir die kant of skree, hy is die doring in hulle vlees. Van die ander bekende spelers wat ook nou die wedstryd kom dophou hierso. Ek herken vir Johannes Liebenberg hierso wat ook kom kyk. Ek geweet hy wyk nie. Maak nie saak nie. Gaan vinnige 2 lopies hardloop hierso tussen Corneille en Martin. Daai was die balbeurt vir Arrie nog net 25 balle oor in hierdie helfte, waar in CPI challenges 'n verskil kan maak en daai teiken so hoog probeer kry as wat hulle kan, om dit net so 'n bietjie moeiliker te maak vir die Bloem die Rebels om te probeer haal in die tweede helfte van die wedstryd. Gaan ook natuurlik baie afhang van hoeveel hulle gaan toegelaat word, want hier sal die Rebels geen losballe verby hulle kom op wat grens toe nie. Jonathan Hinckley wat nou weer gaan die bal. Sean wat net vir 'n oomblik kom veldwerk doen, so gaan nou sien wie gaan die kan dit een ding beteken. Sean beplan om dalk weer hier van die laaste balbeurte dalk te bal. Presies seker wat die persoon se naam is wat nou die palkwagter gaan wees nie. Maar die manne hier so langs die veld is 'n bietjie gaap. Hier is 'n groot bal, gaan hy gevang word. Loop hy tog gevang. Kamera is vinnig genoeg daar gewees. Ver genoeg gedraai waar daar nie Pretorius daai bal gevang het. Loop die kamera ver genoeg gedraai om in sig gehad het. Laaste split sekonde besluit gewees om die kamera te draai. Maar dis ook 'n pakkie wat val vir die CPI challenges. Daar's nog 2 wat staande is. Corneille Boysen wat agterbly sal sien of hy sy 50-tal kan haal. Die kanse is goed daarvoor. Hang net af hoe hy dit benader. Maar as ek reg is dit Martin Nel wat nou uit is. Jonathan Hinckley wat ook dan 'n paaltjie geneem het vandag. So elke bouler het op paaltjies geneem behalwe Sean Hinckley. Gebal wat hier na daar die Pretoria se kant toe kom. En ons kan sien die puntebord onder, hy het weer gevries. So dit beteken heel waarskynlik daai vangskoot al het ons opgevang van daardie Pretoria waar hy nou bal gevang het. Gaan dalk nie reg geklassifiseer word op hierdie bord. Alles lyk weer reg vir ons, alhoewel die puntebord onder nog steeds foutief is. O, dis 'n bal wat hoog in die lug op is, gaan hy gevang word. Nee. Amper gedig, ons gaan daar vir nog gevangskoot afgeneem kan kry. Hoop regtig ons het een van daar nie gevang. Plus 'n vangskoot wat ons gemis het. Ongelukkig is die puntebord onder nie reg nie. Daar is nog 'n paar keer wat geval het. Die CPI challengers het nog net een balkie oor. Wat die puntebord is ons nie 100% seker van nie. Want dit was tydelik daar so afgetrek gewees. Maar ja, is hierdie wedstryd wat nou stadig maar seker na 'n einde se kant toe staan. Lyk nie asof die CPI challengers die 20 lopie of balbeurt merk gaan haal nie. Sean Hickley wat bal. Net nie 100% seker wat se balbeurt ons nou mee besig is nie. Soos ons sê, die puntebord onder is nie reg nie. Ek het so 'n idee, hulle doen dit dalk nou manually daar by hulle, maar ons gaan nog steeds aanhou afneem. En daar wys ek iets anders op die highlights na die tyd. Daai bal is hoog in die lug en gaan hy gevang word. Daar in Pretoria so. Maar is nie 'n kans vir 'n uithardloop daar nie. So 'n reverse hou wat daar so gebruik word om 'n 4 te slaan. Mense het ook vir julle gesê, wie is dit wat die bal geslaan? Maar as die laaste man staande wat nou, so hy moet lopies hardloop in 2's, of veelvoude van 2. Natuurlijk werk het natuurlijk beter om dan eerder 'n grens uit te slaan. Ek dink dit is minder moeite. Natuurlijk 4 lopies is meer as 2 lopies. En hierdie lyk asof dit ook 'n 4 lopies gaan wees. Puntebord wat weer fris het. Ai. Hooplik is dit iets wat homself gaan herstel in die tweede helfte van hierdie wedstryd. En wie nou kom al is daar nie Pretorius wat daar staan met die bal. Iets fout daarso met sy mond gesien, dit lyk asof hy soos tipe van natlappies binne in die binnekant van sy lip sit. So dit lyk amper asof hy weet nie of hy dalk vroeër vandag gespeel het waar 'n bal hom baie teen die mond gebal was nie. Kan baie moontlik wees want hulle het in die eerste wedstryd gespeel teen CPI Old Boys om deur te kom na hierdie wedstryd. Die bal is hoog in die lug op, hy is bitter hoog in die lug. Is jammer dat bal dit laat val. Dit was bitter hoog geweest daai bal. Soos ek vir Shaun klik en hulle het wat hulle noem fines wat hulle na die tyd kry. Straftrop om te gaan drink. En ek is seker hy man het so pas vir homself een van hulle gewen. Raak so 'n bietjie donkerder nou soos die wolke voor die son in beweeg. Ek moet sê ek is redelik gelukkig met die beeld wat ons hier so kry. Die wind blaas nie so baie nie. Natuurlijk nou nie perfecte beeld wat baie insien, maar ons kan seker nog so 'n bietjie ingaan. Ja, ja. Daar die Pretorius met bal. Bietjie vol bal daar so deur Dan Pretorius en hy word gestraf met 'n 4. En hy bal gaan net oor die paaltjies van die kolwer. Wip, net daar so oor die nie wip nie, hy wip net so oor die paaltjies. En ek het so 'n idee dit is die wedstryd gewees. 'n balwerk met bowler met inkomste. Nee, hy was nie die laaste bowler ouer gewees van die eerste helfte van die wedstryd nie. Lyk my daar's nog ene. Lyk ons daai puntebord nou heeltemal verloor. So op die doodsnikke van hierdie beurt. Daai bal word net so 'n bietjie aangehelp. Dit lyk asof dit 'n 4 kan wees. Nee, hy word net so 2 meter voor die lyk by ons sal so moet aangaan sonder die puntebord onder. Ongelukkig net iets wat ons nou daar kan doen nou op die oomblik nie. Hopelijk kom die puntebord terug soos wat die systeem regkom. Die skeieregters op die oomblik is briljante skeieregters. Dit is net die tegniese kant van die werk is so 'n bietjie hoe kan hulle 4 maak plek. Maar die kolwer doen nou briljant deur 4 te staan links en regs. Solank ons net hierdie footage het op die einde, kan ons ten minste nog iets maak. Dis vir die hoogtepunte, maar natuurlik met die hoop dat die puntebord gaan reg wees vir die tweede helfte van die wedstryd, want dan gaan dit bitter moeilik wees om te volg wat aangaan. Dit was dit gewees. Ons gaan nou terugkom vir die tweede helfte. Hooplik gaan die puntebord dan regwys. Ons kan nie eers nou sien wie is dit wat die jagtelling is of die teikentelling is vir Rebels hierna nie. Maar ek is seker hy gaan redelik hoog wees van die CPI challenges, het pragtige koffie tot op die einde, tot die laaste man staande, het 'n klompie lopies aangeteken. Ek het dit wel uitteken, maar goed breek van as ons nou terug, kry ietsie om te kou, kry ietsie om te drink, as ons nou terug. That's it, and we're back for the second innings. Chasing score 155. Beautifully done by CPI Challenges, and most of it done by Corney Boyston, who was the last man standing in the first innings. You'll see on the scoreboard at the bottom he scored 70 runs from 37 balls. Pretty good achievement. Did most of it on his own. Not most of it, but a large portion of it. And coming back now will be Bloem Rebels. The batsmen are waiting for the challenges on the pitch. And it looks like the scoreboard at the bottom might be fixed. We'll be seeing that the truth of that as soon as the match takes off again. Just going to move it out a little, see if we can sharpen the picture slightly. And we also want to thank our sponsors for the live streaming of this match. That is being done by LCB, which is Lilikon Bonsmaras. They're one of our new sponsors. I'm not exactly sure if they are new to LMS sponsoring, but it's the first time we used their logo and received money from their side to make this live stream possible. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of that in the future. But we see that the scoreboard is working perfectly once again. The opening batsman for CPI or the Bloem Rebels is Stefan Kutsia and Hanko Swanepoel. Yeah, they will be difficult to take out. Stefan Kutsia, that's I think he's been rated the best all-rounder or the best batsman in Bloemfontein since the Winter League. No, not the Winter League. It was the Winter League. No, it was the Freestyle Championships where he got the player of the match or the player of the tournament. So they've got a very good batsman over there for them. And Hanko Swanepoel isn't far behind. Now we'll see what the CPI challenges. I think they didn't score as many runs as they wanted. They were probably aiming for a little bit more, around about 170, 180. But they lost quite a few wickets early on. And yeah, it is in a matter of minutes where the game changed again in that regard. When Donny Pretorius took 2 wickets in 1 over, and then Dewald Treisman took another wicket, and then Alias 9 took 2 wickets. And I know Sean's son, Jonathan Hickley, also took a wicket. I think it is he bowled and a catch was hit towards Donny Pretorius, where Donny took a beautiful shot. Hopefully that I swung the phone far enough to get that catch on tape. Not that we are using actual tape here, but hopefully we got some of that. But the Rebels played themselves into this final here today. I played against the CPI Old Boys just to play here against the CPI Challengers. So all the luck to them, and they behave themselves like champions at the moment. And that looks like that is going to be a possible 4 runs. Yes, 4 runs. Anke just tapping that ball over his head and over the wicket keeper's head. Obviously knowing that there is no fielder behind the wicket keeper. Well, there wasn't. Maybe there will be now. This shot's being played straight to the fielder. By the sound of Stefan's bat, you can hear that he's not striking that sweet spot yet. As soon as he does, the boundaries will probably come in through thick and thin. And was that stopped? No, that will be another 4 runs for the Rebels. Looks like Mike Otto is coming into ball now. Another guy that made name for himself during the Free State Championships earlier this year. Cemented his reputation as a dangerous bowler. And seems like we've got some lagging in the scoreboard once again. Nogie, wat het jy gemaak ons mense so?
Twakkie is die beste cricketer in Bloemfontein.
Andrei, nou het julle dit almal nou gehoor. Ons gaan hom nou dophou. Ons gaan net gou vra dat hulle vir my catches slaan daarso. People just playing around a bit. Thunder. Bit of ACDC Thunder being played here to the right of us. Once again from the Bloem Warriors camp. There's some discussions between the two umpires, and we can only assume that it might be something to do with live scoring. Just can update our screen, maybe that could change something. Yeah, we say there's no change. But we know that is Mike Otto now bowling, and he's being hit for a 4. Not exactly sure whether that was Hanko or Stefan that did that for. Looks like Stefan. They'll run out. No. Marco is back safe. Seems like that was the over of Mike Otto. And you wonder what the problems are there with at the umpires. Because we can see that the scoreboard isn't updating, so it's a problem on this side, as usual. The ball is running straight through us. That ball was stopped just in front of the line. That went straight through the hands of the wicket keeper. You see every now and then the scoreboard disappearing. That will be me updating the screen. See if the live scoring has updated the score at the bottom. So what happens when I press the update score? Oh, that's a pity. Drop the ball. Seems like the live scoring is just not pulling through to us. And Mike Otto is coming back to bowl now. Can hear the teammates of Mike speaking to him, asking whether they are standing in the right positions, knowing that when he steps up, the chances of taking wickets is good. And our scoreboard is updating. Looks like there's something happening at the bottom. It's updating slowly, but it stopped probably just short of another update. Because at the moment it's Mike Otto bowling. The ball is high up in the air. Is it going to be caught? Mike making up for that. Dropping the ball. Now catching it. Did he catch it? No, it doesn't seem like one of the batsmen are walking off, so he dropped the ball again. And the ball is being hit along the ground. Looks like he is going to give Twaki some advice for bowling. Rebels being extremely lucky there, twice. Looks like the umpires are discussing something there. Hopefully it is a scoreboard that is being corrected. Looks like it might be closer to being updated now. But after 5 overs, Bloem Rebels only standing on 35 runs. You can only hope that they aren't putting up too much pressure on themselves. They started well. There was a few close calls, some wickets being taken. But I feel as if the score must be higher. Sorry about that. Because there's another four that came from Stefan now. It looks a lot more correct than Kunai Boysen is the one bowling. Also known as Twaki. But if dust being blown in here from the right, but Stefan and Alko is still standing. After 27 balls. Well, they've scored 40 runs. Probably not too bad. Well, the target is only 156. So we'll see what kind of pressure they put on themselves. Maybe just start off with a solid innings. And there's another four. Slowly but surely the boundaries are coming through. You see they've got some kind of a systematic approach. Maybe score singles with the odd four in the over. It gives you about like, I think, 8. Keeping that run rate between 8 and 10 per over. Something they might be looking for. Now that was the over for Kunai Boysen. Seems like everything on our system is going well. And that is good because I think we should expect extremely exciting innings now. Last ball was a dot ball from Twaki. Now it's Noddy. no dear. That ball is racing to the boundary, but that's not going to be full. This was stopped about like 20 meters in from the boundary. Bloem Rebels, one of the teams that went to the World Championships earlier this year. I think it was in the end of January. Did brilliantly. I think they were under the top 10. No, one of the teams came third in the entire world. Not only in South Africa, I think two other teams, South African teams, took the first and the second spot. This was just clipped by the bat. Slowly but surely, Bloem Rebels knocking off the runs. Oh, that's a full toss. Was he punished properly? That is going to be 4 runs. This level, if you're going to bowl a full toss, you will be punished with a boundary. That's for sure. Stefan and Anko doing pretty well here, standing their ground. They started off extremely well, then it looks like they had a dip for a while, and it seems like they're starting to pick up the pace once again. But still with a lot of caution. Okay, now bowling is Lucas Poucher. Oh, that one's coming straight to us, but it will be stopped. Is that an LBW? Wasn't Bill for it. Seems like umpire isn't interested in that call. 2 umpires here today is Ayana and Moapi. They change intermittently every 5 overs between the main umpire and square leg umpire. Michael is returning to come and bowl the next over. And we're glad to announce that the scoreboard is ticking over on time. Stream Health is getting excellent rating. It changes between good and excellent. So everything is going well for now. can see that the CPI challenges are putting a lot of pressure on themselves to keep or to limit all the boundaries. When we see another ball chasing our way, we'll swing the camera around. Will that be punished for 4 runs? No, beautifully stopped. Well, the Division 1 fielding is just next level. These guys are throwing their bodies at it. Oh, that ball went straight through Stefan. Nearly hitting his stumps. That was the last ball for Mike. It seems like we've got another hiccup once again. Because that was over for Mike Otter, and it seems like the scoreboard hasn't updated once again. Still keep wondering what the primary reason for the problem is. As the umpires, is it data? Because it can be one of 3 things. It can be data. It can be that the phone is running. Phone's battery is running on empty. Other than, and I know that the advice that we got from the technicians is that they must make sure that the cache is cleared on the app. I must admit, I'm not very well understand that the cache thing so very well. What I do know is that when your memory runs out on your phone, that starts becoming a problem. And usually to get your phone working again, you must clear the cache or some extra stuff taking up your data or taking up your the memory of your phone. Not only your phone, but basically all devices. Another 4 being added. Rebels doing pretty well now. Nadia van Billion coming back to ball. Don't mind the scoreboard at the bottom, it is wrong. Hasn't updated it for a while. Somehow it stopped with Mike Otto bowling after his first ball. Or his first ball. And it seems like they've just finished their 10th over because they are swapping umpires. Hy het geupdate vir 'n rukkie nie. Hy staan op 8.1, maar ek weet dis nou die 10de over wat verby is. Sodra hy update dan sê ek vir jou. Laas het hy nog gestaan op 58 vir 0 vir 8.1 overs. So ek is nie seker hoeveel runs hulle nou geslaan het nie. So dit het nou bygekom, maar ek weet dit moet nou 10 overs wees.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the best cricketer in Bloemfontein, Lucas Boucher. Well done, Lucas. Well bowled, well caught.
And the Rebels just lost a wicket. Ja, maar nee, ons gaan nou oor na Afrikaanse kommentaar toe. Soos ons voorgesê het, is die 10de balweek wat nou verby was. Scorebord onder is nie reg nie. Sien daar die Pretorius wat opkom om te kom golf. Net nie seker of hy nou vir Hanko of vir Stefan vervang het nie. Maar sodra die punte word onder eendag besluit, hy wil nou 'n bietjie bykom, dan sal ons sien. Ek dink ons gaan dalk net gelukkig is daar nou nie veel wat ons verder aan dit kan doen nie. Al wat ek kan doen is ons seker maak dat ons kan reg het en opvang wat ons kan opvang. Sien daar kom nou ietsie deur. Nee, ons is al by 10 bilbeerte. Ons kan sien hoe tik hy oor terwyl ons na hom kyk, terwyl daar nog iemand gewou het nie. So hopelik stop hy waar ons tot op daai datum reg is. Twakkie is Corneille Boyse, hy het gevra wat die telling is. Lyk my asof ons nou op datum is vir nou. Hopelik kan dit so bly tot die einde van die wedstryd. En ons kan sien dat die Bloem Rebels hulle nodig 80 lopies vir 41 balle. Dit beteken dit is so klein bietjie oor 2 lopies per bal of 10 lopies per balbeurt. So hulle is stadig maar besig om druk op hulle self te sit. Hanko Swanepoel wat baie nader aan sy 50-tal nou kom. Daar die Pretorius wat gewoon moet oorvat. Hy is goed bekwaam om dit te kan doen. Geen twyfel daarin nie. En dit is die bal weer van Corneille Boyse gewees. Twakkie. Corneille het die skoor gekry. Hanko wat hy graag sy pakkie nou sal wil verloor nie. Ek net hoop dat hy sy 50-tal maak. En ek is seker hierdie gaan dit wees. Dit is 'n 4. Die Dit is hoe jy met styl jou 50-tal volmaak. Hy gaan nou verklaar. Daar die Pretoria wat geagterbly. En nie lekker seker hoekom Hanko Swanepoel nou nog ver kom. Hy weet dat klokkie is uit sy 50 gemaak nie. Hy voel seker hy gaan eers af as hy 'n 6 geslaan het. Of dit kan wees dat die skeieregter dalk so vasgevang is om die app te laat regwerk. Sy nou kom ons sien as die veranderings neerkom en dit is Sean Skietekat wat nou inkom. Nog maar met al vir jare lank vir die LMS cricket speel. Maar het gereeld sy naam as speler van die wedstryd gehad het. Ek ken hom al van dat hy klapkriket gespeel het. Nie persoonlik geken nie, maar ek weet van hom het toe ons nog op klapkriket by Bloemfontein sportresults gepraat het of hulle tellings deurgegee het. Kan ek onthou hoe hy sy deelname daar so goed afgedruk het of bestempel het. Weet jy of hy nog steeds klapkriket speel nie? Kan moontlik op Saterdag speel, maar Sondag is dit LMS cricket uit. Dan weet ek hierdie manne oefen ook deur die week met hulle baie aksie cricket speel. Daai bal is hoog in die lug en op. Hierdie gaan 'n helse 6 wees. Dan ja. Bitter hoog in die lug ingeslaan. Daai bal het opgegaan. Net so 'n satelliet op die voorkop 'n swentjie gaan gee en weer teruggekom. Daai Pretoria wat natuurlik weer eens sy stempel hier afdruk en net 'n versoek insit vir daardie speler van die wedstryd. Toe ken hy twee paaltjies gevat met sy balwerk en nou wys hy dit ook met sy kolwerk. Baie mooi vangskoot opgevang in die eerste helfte gevang. Hooplik, miskien het ons hom nog op beeld vasgevang. Ons hoop regtig so. Hy het natuurlik nie verskriklik veel van daardie vangskoot gedink nie. Maar ek is heel opgewonde as ek hom gekry het. En nou is hy besig om nog 'n klompie lopies hier aan te teken. Die kolf. So saam met Arthur Kreer wat 'n briljante oggend gehad het in die derde liga se balfinaal waar hulle gewen het as Warriors Bomb Squad. Hy wat sy 400ste wedstryd gespeel het. Lyk dit asof Dani Pretoria is ook 'n briljante wedstryd hierso het vandag. En dit is nog 'n bal weer daarmee in. Dani is ook so 'n bietjie sukkel nou. Hy en Sean wat dalk net so met gou 'n blaaskans vat net om weer te hergroepeer of regroep. Hierdie lyk dit so hy net die buitekantste randjie van die kolf beet gekry het. Daar het deur vir 'n 4. Sean wat baie gaan bly gaan wees daaroor. Tussen hierdie twee kolwers het hulle die vermoë om hierdie wedstryd weer klaar te maak. Al wat hulle dalk sal keer is om hulle 50 aanteken en moet verklaar. Maar natuurlik dan nou vir die skare wat hier langs die veld sit, julle wat nou kyk, sal mens net hoop dat hulle doen dit in 'n manier wat daar nog baie kans is vir die res van hulle spanmaats om ook lopies aan te teken. Dit beteken, hulle sou natuurlik as hulle nie die wedstryd klaarmaak nie, deur vinnig 'n paar grenshoue te slaan. Wat nou sy laaste bal gaan bal, of was dit nou sy laaste bal? Ja, dit was sy laaste bal gewees. Nog net 5 balbeurte oor, 25 balle. Die Bloem Rebels wat met 52 lopies van 25 balle moet aanteken. Meer as 2 bal. Lyk asof hulle aanhou kolf soos hulle nou kolf, gaan dit bitter naby wees. Die vyntjie steek op, dit begin nou even skoene raak, die dag is besig om na einde se kant toe te trek. En ons kan sien, die skaduwees raak al hoe langer. Uit gewoonte sal ons sien teen die tyd wat die wedstryd klaar is, behoort die skaduwees daar tot daar by die kolfblad te wees. Dit so regterkant toe kant, jy kan sien die skaduwees wat hier van die kant af kom. Sien dit is 'n lang skaduwees. So dit hierdie dag na einde se kant toe trek. Nog 'n 4 wat daar bygevoeg word deur Dani. Ja, Bloem Rebels het nog baie paaltjies op die bank. Wat kom so, kan net dink, hulle sal nou heel waarskynlik hard swaai na alles toe. Alles wat leef en beef wil wegslaan. Reg deur Sean gaan. Kan dit dalk wees dat hulle daar probeer om balle weg te slaan. kan ook wees as gevolg van die uitstekende balwerk daar van Corneille Boysen en Lucas Belcher wat so mekaar aflos om te bal. Waar hulle noem vir Martin Nel Mochel. Mochel weet ek is 'n tipe van 'n vis. Baie soos 'n onderbek lyk. Lucas Belcher vra vir hom asseblief wil op die man se tone. Like om te weet hoekom word hy Mochel genoem. Groot nou hierso, dit is 'n 4. Sean wat ook nou begin oopmaak. Kan nog wees iets met seker maar privaat grap en ek kan nie sien die konnektasie tussen 'n vis en sy naam nie. As hy oorgooi en dan gaan Sean en Dani hardloop net nog 'n ekstra loopie. Maak seker hulle kry iets uit daardie oorgooi daarso. Daai kan ek optel. Dis Mike Otto wat die bal daar gekeer het. Mike. Dit is natuurlik 'n verwysing na die ek dink dit is as groot bal in die lug. So 'n storie van 'n vis. Finding Dory en die eerste een was gewees ek kan nie onthou nie. En ek weet daar was 'n seevoël wat sy naam Mike is. Probeer en dink wat daardie naam is vir my storie. Finding Nemo, dis die storie se naam. Finding Nemo. En die seevoël se naam was Mike of ja, hulle het geroep vir Mike. Mike klink soos 'n seevoël. Ja, dalk het nog iets te doen met daai storie dalk. Vir mekaar klomp visse se name gegee, ek weet nie. Maak nie saak nie. Hier is nog net 15 balle van hierdie wedstryd oor. Bloem Rebels, hulle moet 35 lopies aanteken. Gaan bitter naby wees hierdie. Eers het ons gedink dat die CPI Challengers het dalk net 'n bietjie te min lopies aangeteken in die eerste helfte van die wedstryd. Maar nou kan ons sien, nee, dit is moeilik genoeg gewees. Dit kan ook wees met hulle veldwerk nou so wat baie goed is. Nog 'n bal wat hoog in die loop is. Hulle is twee catcher maar. Laat hom nou daar. Die deur van Bloem wat daai bal gekeer het. Bal was hoog in die lug op gewees, maar daar was geen kans vir 'n vangskoot nie. Hy was net te ver gewees. Nou sit Matthew met bal. Dani en Sean wat nou elke ding wat wil wegslaan. So om die regstaan gaan probeer om kyk of hulle 'n loopie kan aanteken van dit. Net om in aanmerking te bly om hierdie wedstryd te wen. Jy moet ook onthou, daar is ook altyd ook as jy 'n 6 slaan van die laaste bal van die beurt, is die home run. Voeltas daar so deur Matthew. Hy word gestraf, maar nie vir 'n 4 nie. Bal word op die grens opgetel. Maar dit lyk asof dit genoeg was vir Dani en Sean om 2 lopies te hardloop. Sal nou seker maak. Dit is 'n no-ball wat hulle van baie wys. Kry onderkant van daardie kolfbeet. Gaan hulle 2 lopies gehardloop kry. Lyk soos Sean vra, maar Dani sê nee. Die enkel loopie van daai gekry. Toe gaan Dani hierin staan. Weer 'n keer. Grond langs, die keer is te 4. Hulle het bitter nodig. Die gaping wat bly kleiner raak en goed is. Groot druk wat nou hierso op Dani en Sean se skouers is. Om hierdie wedstryd vir hulle deur te trek. Challengers wat natuurlik ook kliphard werk. Alle grense hou te keer. Soms slaag hulle daar, ander kere nie. Hulle keer nou elke nuwe bal. Maar was 'n bietjie spot hier so met Claudia van Bloem. En dan se Lucas Belcher was so 'n bietjie daar gaan praat het met Matthew. So dit kan dalk wees dat Matthew die laaste beurt gaan bal. Hy nou sy beurt gaan bal. 24 lopies wat van 10 balle verwag word vanaf die Bloem Rebels af. En om meer spesifiek te wees, daar die tweede St. John's gekry. Maar is 'n paar wat nou daar die hoop van die Bloem Rebels dra. As hulle dit reg kry, wen hulle die beker van Divisie 1. Die hoogste liga in Bloemfontein LMS cricket. Natuurlik saam met al hierdie kom maar ook pryse gewoonlik. Wanneer daar 'n prysuitdeling gedeel word. Daai bal is hoog in die lug en op. Gaan hy gevang word? Nee. Oeps, amper is verby. Daai bal het van Dani se kolf afgeskil, hoog in die lug en op. Maar hy was te ver van een van die spelers af om te vang, want hulle maak nou seker, hulle keer al die grenshoue. So daai bal is hoog in die lug en op en hy het hier in die middeveld afgekom. En hy probeer elke liewe dubbelloopie squash na hy enkel toe. Dis al wat CPI challengers hoef te doen. Hulle kry dit reg. 8 balle oor. Die balle kom net nie deur na die grens toe nie. En jy kan sien hoe frustreerd raak Dani daarso. Kyk nou hoe loop die loop. As 'n 1, dan is dit 4, as dit 4-1. Elke keer as dit 1 is in plaas van 'n dubbel loopie, is dit 'n wen vir die CPI Challengers. Wel, as ons kyk na die aantal balle wat oor is en lopies wat verwag word, en so 12 van die laaste hou staan daai home run, dan word daar 9 lopies van 6 balle verwag. Wat nie te onmoontlik is nie. En die twee manne het gewys, hulle kan groot sesse slaan. Net te lank klas wat hulle daar ene deurgekom het. Hulle word vasgedruk in enkels en dubbels, meestal enkels. Pragtig werk deur die CPI Challengers, moet sê. Dis Lucas Boucher wat die gemoedere hoog hou hier in sy span wat hier so die veldwerk doen op die grens. Die bal is hoog in die lug en op, gaan hy gevang word, nee, hy is te ver weg. As hy een balbeurt oor, lyk soos Matthew gaan hy kry hulp daarso of raad van Lucas Boucher af. Dis hierdie jong man wat nou gaan moet die ding moet deurtrek vir hulle. Lopies van 5 balle verwag. Dis nie onmoontlik nie. Kan definitief nie maklik wees nie. Hulle probeer hom net kalm hou. Natuurlik het hulle groot planne seker met hom vorentoe. As hy nou kan leer hoe om daai druk te verwerk, nie hou weer hoog in die lug en op. En hy mis. Al die vangskote wat gemis word. En baie geluk is aan die Bloem Rebels se kant op die oomblik. Dit lyk al asof hy 2 lopies gehardloop was daarso. 3 balle wat oor is. Dit gaan dit 2 lopies wees of 'n enkel lopie. Nee, lyk asof hulle 2 lopies kan kry. Hulle word geforseer om 'n home run te slaan met die laaste bal. Daar's 2 balle oor. As hy bal net te wyd gebal word op die laaste bal en hulle kan nie 'n 6 slaan met hom nie. Hierdie bal word ook so 20 meter voor die grens opgetel. Lyk net 'n enkel lopie gaan wees. Okay, Bloem Rebels moet nou 'n 6 slaan om hierdie wedstryd te wen, om hy 12 lopies in te palm. As dit nie 'n 6 is nie, dan is dit dan verloor hulle. Maar dit gaan nie 'n lelike verloor wees, dit gaan 'n mooi verloor wees, want hulle het baie gegooi in hierdie wedstryd in. is daar in Pretoria is wat dit gaan moet doen. Ons kyk, dit gaan alles van hierdie aflewering afhang hoe gaan dit. Ja, 'n skil van die kant van die bal. Dit is nie 'n 6 nie. En die CPI Challengers het hierdie wedstryd gewen. Hulle het kop gehou. Nie 'n te groot telling gehad nie, maar hulle het kop gehou. Veldwerking was pyk gewees. En net seker gemaak die lopies kom nie maklik verby nie. Deur die greenshoue en ja, die druk was alles op die Bloem Rebels. Hulle het net nie dit deurgemaak vandag nie. Ander dag sou dit al kon, maar nie vandag nie. En dit is vandag wat getel het in die finaal. Maar ons moet dit toegee aan die CPI Challengers. Hulle het 'n uitstekende wedstryd gehad. En hulle verdien die wen. En dit is die uitsending gewees. Ek is die kommentator Jurgen Smith. Uitsending was geborg gewees deur Lelikon ons Maras. Ons sien nou onder links. Kyk ook uit daarna vir die advertensie verder in die week oor die hoogtepunte later die week. Kan jy 'n bietjie sien hoe lyk hy beeste van Lelikon, hy ons Maras. En dan leer ons bietjie meer van die besigheid. Mense, lekker sondag vir julle as julle huis toe moet ry veilig as julle by die huis is. Wees rustig. Geniet die res van die aand. En stuur groet aan jou familie. Wees lief vir hulle. En dan sien ons julle weer volgende sondag